artwork from James Rosenquist, who was an American artist that was known for incorporating aspects of modern life into his work, using inspiration from pop culture, such as widely known brands, society's image of how one should live as well as look, and everyday items that we as people use on a daily basis. He went on to become one of the seminal figures of the pop art movement. According to the Encyclopedia Britannica, at the age of 14, Rosenquist won a scholarship to study at the Minneapolis School of Art. From there, he later attended the University of Minnesota and eventually moved to New York City after graduating. In the year 1960, he initially began to create his iconic image of commercial work and depictions of a consumer society. The piece that I have chosen today greatly represents this idea and shows Rosenquist's view on the world around him. The piece I chose is named Vestigial Appendage, created in 1962, and according to the Milken Museum, is an oil-on-canvas image. This is a Billboard-inspired piece, a statement from the article Popular Culture and Media Images. Having once been a billboard designer, Rosenquist used these techniques to describe contemporary advertisements for Pepsi Cola, women's nails, makeup, and what looks to be a child on a playground. The bright coloring in the painting creates an image of a colorful world and things that may make one happy, as well as shedding light on what the artist wants us to see. In deeper meaning, I believe that Rosenquist might have used his idea of a consumer society in this piece by showing elements of pop culture that relate to money in some way. Pepsi Cola is a brand in which millions of people invest in each day, along with beauty products, which is part of one of the biggest industries in the world. As for the child on the playground, I think that this could represent how we are all innocent children at one point, and then become a part of reality where materialistic items and guilty pleasures surround us. I believe that Rosenquist could also just be painting what it is he is surrounded by, whether or not it has affected him in some way. The way each picture is placed next to each other and only divided by a very thin line, to me indicates a relation in how each idea goes with the next. In the New York Times, they quoted, "Mr. Rosenquist's works are full of lines that begin as one thing and end as another, and to me this related to the idea." Rosenquist does a good job at showing only a fraction of certain ideas, but then touching on several different elements throughout the painting. In my eyes, this painting is culturally significant in terms of the commercial-like feel it gives off, and how we as people can relate to it and are in some way or another affected by it. Vestigial appendage creates awareness to the world around us and the things that consume our everyday lives. James Rosenquist was an inspirational artist, creating visually pleasing artwork for the world to witness, and where anyone can interpret his meanings in any way they choose.